My name is Doug, and I am playing The Crust. And this is my second base, second episode, so this is 2-2. And where are we right now? We are up on the surface where I have a very limited power, and I'm going to install more. So more of the small. There we go. And if you recall, I use shift so that I can plant several of these at a time. And now to wire them in. And again, using the shift key to let me accomplish more than one at a time. Let's go underground. It's still a pretty basic base, not much here. Okay, let's go ahead and start the game. And we need to do a bit more in the way of carving out the walls here. Now you may notice that I seem to move rather automatically when I'm carving the wall. That's because I'm using the camera keys or the movement key to actually move my the digging or the indicator. Okay, gonna pause, take a look at what has gotten researched. The electric board, that is for habitation later. 3 days there. Okay, so more social. And we will continue with my oxygen systems work and do that. Okay. Now, as I was saying, you don't have to wait to find the titanium deposit to get titanium. And that's why I have this, which is a titanium refinery. But I also need aluminum. So, now that I have some room on the right side of my base, we will set up some aluminum smelters. Now the smelters don't cost me any money, it's the conveyors that cost me money. So, I'm going to take advantage of that and plant 3 of them here so that I start getting a decent amount of aluminum. And I happen to like this configuration. I don't know that it's the most efficient, but it works for me. Now the problem with the single regolith refinery is it creates a lot of waste. It creates a lot of slag, and I'll have to deal with that a little bit, not much further into the game, but a little bit into the game. So we need to be aware of that though. When we are planting our refineries, you want to make sure, let me show you, you want to make sure that we're going in the direction of the arrow. And actually, I might as well just go ahead and set this up in advance. Slag going from one to the next. And then finally out into a storage bin. The aluminum is going to go into a storage bin as well. Finally, I need to power the whole thing up. So we will take this there. Excuse me.
Research complete.
And as you see, I'm nowhere near on power. That's going to be an issue. Research complete. Vending machine. So we're going to pause it. Go in here. Okay, that's going to be 10 days. So, looks like we're still working on social. Okay. Now, as I said, what costs money here is not the refinery, but the conveyors. When you remove conveyors, you do get that money back, or at least a portion of it. So never be afraid to just totally redesign. Come on, there we go. You have to get that white square. That is your sign that you have successfully connected to the point you're trying to connect to. Holding down a shift key will select the entire run of the conveyor. So when you're trying to affect the entire run of the conveyor, that's how you do it. Okay. Build all. Remove. Okay, unpause it. Oh, right. I need to tell it what to do, don't I? Titanium. Titanium. And over here. Aluminum. And adding more
Research complete.
refineries is kind of well, that is in a bad place. Mm-hmm.
Research complete.
Pause it to take a look at my research. The oxygen system. Okay. Almost done with that. So, fundamental. And that will definitely help. Okay. Now, obviously, I am squaring this off in my for my drones because, well, I am a bit OCD. Let's go up. And then we'll go down. Wrong key. There we go. Okay. Unpause it. So one thing to remember is that you will not get power until these towers are built. So even though I have everything wired per se, nothing will happen until the towers are actually built. Which will need repair. And I am looking forward to the auto repair. Okay, it is. I don't think we're going to make it without losing power, so we need to add more power here. Which of course won't take effect until the sun comes up, and so I won't actually see if this is the right amount until tomorrow, but generally...
Research complete.
I find twice as many small solars to batteries is about the right rule of thumb. Pause it, take a look at research. Automatic repair, yay, I don't have to go manually do it anymore. It will be done automatically. Let's see, and that is blue. Go to engineering. And we'll get the component factory built, which is what they asked for last time. Okay, unpause it. What are all my drones doing? Let's try and get them going a little bit more. Because obviously they are not doing what I need them to do. Let's get my units built. So I'm increasing the priority, which should keep them running. Though I don't see them doing anything. Let's see, I need more metal. I need more metal. Huh. None of that is happening because this isn't built. And this can't get built because I don't have more metal. Okay. So we have a bit of a conundrum here. We need to get this powered. So power this from here. This has to be powered as well. I can do that from here. So there we go.
Research complete. Research complete.
Okay, let's pause it and take a look and see what my research is. Okay, the whips, that's good. We'll be needing that. And he will be done soon. But I already have something pending there, so we'll wait and see what needs to go next. Start it off again. Just to continue on my production kick. Let's go as well. And he will be doing silicon, and he will be doing silicon. That electric cooler to there, I think. fair amount of money going. Now, one of the things I noticed is that I have the landing pad researched. So let's get it built. As always, we're looking for a blue color. Okay.
Research complete.
Neglected to give this guy an output. So, there we go. Now, goods that are on the conveyor do not count towards your total and your available, but once you drop them on the ground, they do. So that can come in handy sometimes.
Everything is ready for trading. To sell your surplus resources, go to the online market section of the control center. Now select market at the top of the screen. You can not only sell missing if you select an available resource on the left side of the screen, you'll see the fluctuations and its cost on the right side. To send a resource for sale, select the appropriate option in the bottom right corner of the screen. Director, you should carefully monitor supply and demand. The more resources of a specific type you put on the market, the lower their price will be.
See what research is. So we will go with that next. And my drillers are all done, so let's go ahead and drill, baby, drill. I regret using that term, but hey, we go with what we have. Whoops. I'm not used to being for this to be that small. There we go. Unpause it, let them go to work. Beginning of the night, I'm not at 100% yet. So, these aren't built yet. That would explain that. What are they short? They're short metal. Well, not much I can do about that until the metal is there and built.
Director, a lot of industrial and scientific facilities on the moon have been severely damaged and remain incommunicado. We could try to build a repeater at our base. Who knows what signals it might be able to detect. Maybe we can find survivors or gather useful resources and research materials.
Steel shortage is really hitting me pretty hard. So let's, drop a few things on the ground, see what happens. Well, I am being reminded that I have chores that I need to get done, so this is going to be a short one today for right now. I will be back in a little bit and we'll continue from here. But for right now, we've increased our base building. We have a steel shortage that we need to deal with, and we're taking care of power. So I will be back later. Talk to you later.